Yo, how are we doing, everybody? So today I'm doing a guide on the Chapter 1 boss fight for Castti. Now, preparation-wise, there's not a lot to do. We don't need to worry about buying weapons. I'll tell you more about that later. But we want to buy the Sturdy Shield and we want to buy the Traveler's Charm. And then that's all the items we need to buy from the town. It's not everything we need to gather though. There is a helmet you need to grab outside. It is just in a chest on the wall on the way to the dungeon. And then inside the dungeon there is chest armor you can put on. And yeah, that's everything we need. So with these two bosses here, I believe it is Veron and Doron. So they're going to be using poison attacks where we will be taking damage over time, and they will be using damage down enfeeblements, which basically means physical damage, like our axe attack, will not be as strong as it would be normally. Which, yes, that is why I'm not really encouraging to buy better equipment. Like, if you're willing to, or better weapons, I should say. Because, yeah, if you're willing to grind away on some monsters and get enough gills so that you can buy weapons and armor, by all means, definitely go for it. But yeah, if you have to choose where your money's going to go, definitely choose armor, because you're taking damage from two bosses at the same time. And yeah, also with poison, so that's 3 different damage sources. We want to take as little damage as possible. So this boss fight is really not too difficult. It's definitely harder at the start and becomes easier. If you have healing grapes whenever you're like at about 100 HP, feel free to go ahead and throw one of those on yourself. While the two bosses are up, they will sometimes not really take an action, which means they're about to use their ability on the next turn. For Doron, that is about damage reduction. For Veron, that is about poison. So do keep that in mind, but honestly, you don't need to do anything different. What you should just do every turn is just attack Veron. Just attack Veron with the axe, and that'll break him open. Once he's broken, that's when you want to spend your BP, and you'll be spending that on your icicle spell, as he is going to be more vulnerable to ice, since we're going to continuously be taking the physical downs, and we're not planning on buying a new axe anyways, so it's just higher damage. And then yeah, once you've done enough damage, Doron will eat Veron, and yeah, the fight is basically now over. Because yeah, he does use more powerful abilities now, like he's going to be poisoning you himself along with his damage reductions, but we've unlocked our latent power, and that's really going to make this so much easier. So yeah, again, at the start, your HP might be low, but after a healing grape, fight's basically done. You can just use the icicle spell each turn, as that is what Doron is weak to. He is weak to the ice, and you don't even really need to be concerned about running out of SP, because here's the thing, with your latent power, you can use your resources here to get back HP and SP. And when you're using your latent power to do it, it doesn't cost any resources. Like, you'll see the amount for each of the resources you have, but you don't actually use up any while activating it through the latent power. So it's a very powerful ability, and essentially you can heal more than the boss can deal damage. So yeah, nothing you need to worry about. You're just going to be casting Icicle every single turn. Like, yeah, the boss has a more powerful attack he can use here, but you just break him, and so he doesn't get to use his more powerful attack. And honestly, it doesn't even do that much damage. But yeah, you just don't even care about it. You're just going to break him open, and you're going to use Icicle just like you were doing on the other boss. Doron does have higher magic resistance, so it doesn't deal as much damage, but it's perfectly fine. He's just a tankier guy, because it's not that he's latently more powerful, it's when he consumes his partner, he gets physical and elemental damage reduction buffs. So if you wait enough time, those will go away, but honestly, you don't even need to worry about that, because you effectively have infinite HP and infinite SP. So I'm going to go ahead and skip forward here, as the boss fight is basically done. And yeah, like, he does the spit venom and it does hurt a little bit, but again, it literally doesn't matter. You're just going to be doing the same thing. If you do find yourself having more trouble than I did, because I go into this fight at level 5, but this fight might be a bit easier, I would say, probably going in at level 7. Level 7, your HP probably won't go into that critical like mine did a couple times. But yeah, either way, that is going to be my guide for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below. Either way, that's going to be me. Peace.